Hi, today, in the rubric of Alkoras, I will tell you about Frostbite, which was created 19 years ago in Sweden, under the name Refractor. Today Frostbite manages more than 20 games of 3A category. In 1998, in Sweden, Johan Persson and Patrick Soderlund founded Refraction Games. Company produced small racing games, however, even since 1993, worked on refractor engine development. Refraction Games specialized in creating outdoor virtual environments, with an emphasis on the player's freedom of actions, and the feedback and response he receives him in the virtual environment. At its peak in 2000, company was made up of 18 employees. In 2000, Refraction Games released a first-person shooter with single-player and multiplayer modes, codename Eagle. Game runs on the new game engine, Refractor. Codename Eagle is often considered to be both the spiritual and technological precursor to the Battlefield series. The game is set in an alternate timeline centered around events starting in Petrograd, Russia, in 1917. World War I has never happened, neither has the October Revolution in Russia. Success of Refractor engine prompted Digital Illusion CE to purchase Refractor Games shortly after the game's release. Now Digital Illusion CE had the game engine, whatever was needed for a new project. Part of the Refractor Games team started working on it. Do not look only. A young channel needs subscribers, just like the air you need. Don't forget to subscribe me. In the September 10, 2002, Battlefield 1942 was released. The game was built around concepts introduced in codename Eagle, which was developed by Refractor Games, which DICE had acquired in 2000. The game utilizes the Refractor engine. Battlefield 1942 is set during World War II in the Pacific, European, and Northern African theaters. Its gameplay has a more cooperative focus than previous games in the first-person shooter genre, as it is not only important to kill the opposition, but to also hold certain control points. The same 2002, powered by a Refractor engine, the Rallysport Challenge was released. The second installment in the Battlefield series was developed by DICE, powered by Refractor engine, who is considered the heir of Frostbite, is Battlefield Vietnam. The game was released in March 14, 2004. Battlefield Vietnam was developed by 35 people in 11 months. The game features many improvements over its predecessor, Battlefield 1942. The game provides players with a variety of weapons, traps, and vehicles from the era. Radio music from the 1960s is introduced in vehicles, as well as the ability to fire from passenger seats. Battlefield Vietnam generally received positive reviews. Critics praised the graphical improvement, fast selection of maps, vehicles, and weapons, and online multiplayer. Because since 2004, Digital Illusion CE was still working on the original Frostbite technology, had to renew the outdated Refractor. On June 21, 2005, Digital Illusion CE developed Battlefield 2. Renewed Refractor engine, Refractor 2, was have a material-based damage system, rather than a direct weapon-based damage system. This means that damage is determined by the type of material a weapon spawns in its barrel, rather than the weapon itself. This can make deciphering the intended damage of a weapon rather cryptic, as there are several factors in determining final damage. On October 2, 2006, Electronic Arts bought Digital Illusions C and has owned it since. In the same month, Battlefield 2142 was released. Battlefield 2142 is set in the 22nd century, where the Pan-Asian Coalition and European Union forces fight for the remaining pieces of habitable land in North Africa and the Middle East. The game features a new game mode, Titan. The main objective in this mode is to destroy the opposing team's Titan. Albeit, Refractor 2 engine was further used in Battlefield Heroes 2009, Battlefield Online 2010, Battlefield Play for Free 2011. Battlefield 2142 must be considered the end of the Refractor engine era. Do not look only. A young channel needs subscribers, just like the air you need. Don't forget to subscribe me. EA Digital Illusions C started development of the original Frostbite technology in April 2004, and subsequently used it in their first entry of the Bad Company series, Battlefield Bad Company. This introduced the high amount of destructibility offered by the engine, allowing for almost every environmental piece to be destroyed from walls to the ground itself. In June 23, 2008, Battlefield Bad Company was released. The game was highly anticipated, largely because it added realistic destruction using the new Frostbite engine. Battlefield Bad Company take place in the near future and focuses around the war between the United States and Russia, mainly in the fictional country located in Eastern Europe. Bad Company is unique in that, for the first time in the history of the series, the game was developed specifically for consoles, and also included a full-fledged single-player campaign with characters, despite the fact that before that most of the games in the series were released on a PC had no campaign, and were focused on multiplayer battles with a huge number of participating players. Frostbite 1 was very successful, and hence, was further developed into Frostbite 1.5, which was enhanced with Destruction 2, allowing for large structures to be collapsed and crush everything within it, as well as the ability to chip away at lighter pieces of environments instead of them being destroyed as a single entity. New Frostbite 1.5 was run on Battlefield 1943 on 2009. According to one of the directors of the Xbox Live Game Network, Larry Grebe, Battlefield 1943 was the 2009 best-selling Xbox Live arcade game. After the first day of release, players accumulated over 5 million kills. On February 3rd, Digital Illusions C announced on its blog the cancellation of the PC version of Battlefield 1943. 2010 is a decisive year for the Frostbite engine, whereas new technology earns the trust of Electronic Arts. In October 12, 2010, she was run as Medal of Honor's multiplayer, though with more limited destruction capabilities and vastly different weather effects. In the same year, Frostbite 1.5 was also used in Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Докладывайте, что видно?
Вижу легкий танк и около 6 янки.
Принято. Оставайся на месте.
Готовим к первому. Цель помечена.
Отлично. По моей команде.
Так точно.
Готов.
На позиции.
Работай по цели.
Давай! Ударь! Пошел, пошел!
In 2011, Frostbite 2 is used. The engine takes full advantage of the DirectX 11 and 64-bit processors. It also features enhanced in-game destruction with Destruction 3, creating more refined physics than its predecessor. New engine, Frostbite 2, was run in Battlefield 3. In same year, Frostbite's technology became the engine of another series of Electronic Arts games, Need for Speed The Run. Passed the test, as a Medal of Honor multiplayer, Frostbite is firmly established as a game engine in the Electronic Arts Medal of Honor series. In October 23, 2012, Frostbite 2 was run on Medal of Honor, Warfighter. More and more Electronic Arts games accept the engine, created by Digital Illusions CE. Next game was Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel, in 2013. In the same 2013, Frostbite 3 debuted with Battlefield 4. The game engine has several upgrades including improved tessellation technology and levolution. Dynamic water behavior has been introduced, and also features Destruction 4. From 2013 to present day, Frostbite 3 is being used in many Electronic Arts games, ranging from first-person shooters, racing games, role-playing games and even sport games. Do not look only. A young channel needs subscribers, just like the air you need. Don't forget to subscribe me.